So we're opening this trench at the very end of the killing zone, basically to try and extend our knowledge of the scatter of metal artefacts that are in this area. And the reason that we're doing that really is that the hedge that runs along the edge of the woods actually, according to some of the maps at least, turns at an angle coming towards the wall here. And a lot of Frenchmen are potentially being funneled in to this area right at the very end of the walled garden. So potentially this is quite a hotly contested part of the Hougoumont perimeter. We're currently just detecting over the exposed subsoil here and flagging all the positive signals that the detector gives off. And we've basically got really strong signals marked by yellow flags and other, perhaps less positive signals such as iron, things like that, marked by the red flags. And a lot of these yellow flags, practically all of them probably, represent musket balls. And we can see here by the density of flags already that clearly there's a lot of activity going on in this area. And already just at this end of the trench, we've probably had 5 or 6 musket balls already. So I'm sure that'll be into at least double figures by the time we get to the other end of the trench. So we're getting a lot of musket balls a bit like this, which are heavily impacted. These are probably French incoming at the defenders on the very corner of the wall here. They may have been fired by French coming from the wood over there, or possibly from Frenchmen moving through into the orchard, which is just beyond the garden here. We've also got a couple of British musket balls, and one of those certainly looks unfired. So perhaps it's just been dropped, or perhaps more likely it might have actually fallen out of the muzzle of a weapon where someone's loading in a hurry and they haven't wadded it properly or haven't rammed the shot home properly. So they might be leaning over the wall and the ball might actually just be falling out before they've had a chance to fire it. That's a bit of a speculation, but the majority of musket balls we seem to have recovered so far in the last 10 minutes all look to be French, more or less.